Alright, so we have a few problems here, and well, basically there are a few scaffolds that I'd like to make you all aware so you can watch out when you're solving those problems. The first one is having factors which are not numbers, which is not a problem. For example, in this first case here, we have x to the power 3 minus 3x squared minus 28x. So we can work this out and basically factorize x. We have x as a common factor in all of those terms, and that's only the only factor that we have in common. So what we have left, so if we divide this by x, we'll have x squared. Now the second one minus 3x, and the third one minus 28. Oops. So that's it. And well, obviously we still have to factorize what's inside, but the first step is this one, and then we can just factorize what's inside using sum and product, as we have done before. The second one here, we can also factorize common factor. In this case, that's x squared. So if I divide this by x squared, I'll have x squared. If I divide this by x squared, I'll have minus 2x. And the last one plus 1, right? Anything divided by itself is 1. So x squared divided by x squared is 1. So if I factorize, if I get my common factor outside, if I collect it, I will have a much smaller problem to solve. Now in this case here, it's similar, right? We have common factors which are not numbers. So in the first case, the first term here, we have x to the power 3y and minus 4xy. So we have 1x and 1y, which is in both terms. So we could get x and y outside, right? So x and y, if I divide x to the power 3y by xy, I'll get x squared. And the second term here, if I divide by xy, I'll get negative 4. And then I can factorize further. If I may, in this case, it's really clear. We can see there is a difference of squares. And we'll move further. On this last example, some of us would feel inclined to first expand, all right, and then get everything back together, because we're being asked to factorize. So to collect those terms, to get those terms together, we might feel inclined to first expand those brackets and then factorize. But here we can notice that, well, this is also a difference of squares. So this is 2x squared, and this is 2x plus 3 squared. So I've got something squared minus something squared. So we can collect those. So 2x, this is 2x squared, right? This first term. So I can collect 2x minus 2x plus 3. This will be negative, multiplied by 2x plus 2x plus 3. What have I done here? Well, if you remember, a squared plus b squared, that's our difference of squares. That's a minus b times a plus b. So that's what I've done. A in our case is 2x. So 2x here and 2x here, that's our a's. Our b was 2x plus 3. So minus b would be minus 2x minus 3. The negative sign will change all the signs. And plus b was simply plus 2x plus 3. So we have, right? So this is this, right? And the other one, the other term, which is this one, is this one here. That's our a, which here was 2x. So then we can move forward and simplify things inside of those brackets. You don't have to write this, that's just to show you how have I got to this part. And you will have to be knowledgeable and be able to use those tools, right? So watch out when you have things squared. So if we try and finish this one, I will cross out 2x and negative 2x. So I only have left negative 3. And if I collect everything which is similar here, so I've got x and x, so my result would be negative 3, which multiplies 2x plus 2x, that's 4x plus 3. And that's done, that's factorized. I don't have any other terms here that I can get outside. That's it. If you expand this term and factorize, you should get to the same thing. Okay, should get to the same thing. All right, continuing on those problems that we had before, we're going to do that in the next video.